Hey, babe.
Hey, babe.
Well, I've got some good news and some bad news.
Okay.
Okay. I think there's a chance Jimmy Butler might take the shot.
Oh, that's awesome. Good.
Yes. The only thing is, it would be in Denver, and I would fly out on. I would have to fly out tomorrow.
You realize that you are trying to fly back from Denver, get in a car, and drive to the mountains to be with us for Thanksgiving, all on what is the busiest travel day in the whole entire year. You know that.
That's a good point.
So, by the way, what's the good news here? Because this is all bad news for me.
At 5:30 a.m., I headed to the airport on one of the busiest travel days of the year. My goal was to be in Denver by game time and convince a Bulls player to shoot a free throw with his eyes closed.
I'm in Denver. I made it.
All this, and I promised my wife I'd be back in California in time to carve the turkey.
So here we are in like the underbelly of the arena. We've got all the media rooms out here, and the players enter from here and over there. So we figured this would be a good place to camp out, because that's the only shot we have is tonight to make it happen on the anniversary. So kind of camping out in the hallway, we'll see what we get. Fingers crossed.
Jimmy's on the court right now.
I mean, if we can get him walking off the court. This is the moment of truth, man. Let's do it. There they are. D. Wade and Jimmy Butler. I want to see him practice a few with his eyes closed right now. I'm just hoping we can talk to him. I'm sure he would try to avoid me at this point.
This way at least gives you a longer stretch.
Yeah. So I just can't help but to think if we can get Jimmy to do this, or any Bulls player tonight, what it'll do for the Lighthouse. It's such a great cause. I was chatting with the Lighthouse today, letting them know there's a slight chance this could happen, but just to be aware that it could happen, right? We have to go for it. Nothing's impossible. We're gonna try to make this possible. Here's our one shot, though, to do it on the actual anniversary, so.
Hey, you puppy?
How are you, D?
Good, baby.
Good to see you, man. I am going to try to get him here. Jimmy, any chance we're going to get you to do that blind free throw tonight? No, you talked to Gar about it? I want you to win, only if you're up by 40. We consider it? All right. At least we have him thinking about it. At least we got to communicate and remind him. So, do I know? I don't. I don't like playing the game of the hovering, will you, but hey, that's what we're trying to do.
With Jimmy only considering taking the shot, I found all-around good guy and point guard Isaiah Kanan. I knew he wouldn't take it, but hey, I had to ask.
How you doing?
What's up?
You remember me?
Yeah.
I got you at Media Day.
Uninterrupted, right?
Yeah. We talked about Michael Jordan hitting that free throw 25 years ago with his eyes closed. You said you might consider doing something like that. What do you think? In tribute
I told
to
you it
MJ.
depends on the game.
Yeah.
If we got a good enough cushion, I wouldn't mind trying it. Doesn't matter if you make it or miss it.
No, man, no. But people can ask you about it in post game, right?
Yeah.
And you say it's in tribute to MJ's 25th anniversary of when he did it.
All right. Well, I try to keep that in mind.
All right. Just keep it in mind, man.
got you.
That's all I'm asking. Here, really quick, just gonna let you know. So, I don't know if he's really gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna ask him, man. I'm gonna ask him and see.
So, but in all seriousness, though, if you do this, I'd love to take you by the Lighthouse. And they help both of my grandparents.
Okay.
It's worth your while, trust me.
All right.
So I'm just saying, like, if you guys are up, I know it's a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, if we up, I wouldn't mind doing it. I'm not gonna chance that when it's.
Yeah, not when it's tight. Not when it's tight. But think about it, all right?
I got you.
All right, thanks, man.
All right,
Appreciate it.
What was your overall vibe if you had to give it odds?
I don't think he's doing it. I wish he would. Everything has to break the right way, right? They have to be winning. They have to be winning by a lot.
You have to get fouled.
They have to get fouled, and they have to go to the line and decide they're going to do it.
There was a lot that had to fall into place for tonight to be a success. And the ball was no longer in our court. At first, things were looking up as the Bulls led by 12 in the first quarter.
All right, Jimmy.
Unfortunately, the rest of the game remained close, and the reality started to set in. Without a blowout, there's no way the shot would happen on the anniversary.
Well is dried up with the Bulls at this point.
I don't know. I'm sure there's good that came out of it. I just don't know what it is right now. So
That was the worst possible scenario.
While the shot didn't happen on the anniversary, I believe there's still a game to be played. After all, it just takes one player to step up and take the shot this season to pay tribute to MJ and inspire thousands by letting their talents shine on the Lighthouse.
I walked in the Lighthouse as a lamb, but I walked out as a lion, and I was able to roar and go out into the world and let the world know that here I am.
Okay, now you know what I'm up to, and now I need your help. I'm looking for basketball players. And look, you don't have to be an NBA star. I'm looking for college players, high school players, if you play at your local rec center. If you get to the free throw line, okay, and you feel like you got it in you, close your eyes and take the shot. And better yet, if you can get some video or a snapshot of it, post it to social media, hashtag Mr. Impossible. In the meantime, I'm still going after an NBA player to take this shot. Maybe at the All-Star game. We'll see. Anyway, follow me at UNINTERRUPTED. Thanks a lot.